Dawson has been told, you simply have to up your work rate.
Well, you do get the feeling in that corner that Emmanuel Stewart is worried about the decision if it goes there, because he feels, as we do, that Dawson just isn't doing enough work.
And remember, 3 Canadian judges are standing as judge and jury of this one.
And if you're a fighter traveling abroad, you always know you've got to win big. You can't really leave any doubt. And Diaconu lands a good right hand and another.
All Manny Stewart's years of experience as one of the most experienced and respected trainers in the fight game. It tells him that Dawson needs to have 3 good rounds if he's going to make sure of this. He's told him he needs to go out there and win this thing. Take the fight by the scruff of the neck and take it out of the judge's hands, maybe. All looks as though it's going so well in the early stages. But Diaconu visibly growing with confidence the further the fight went. Stopped Diaconu in his tracks.
But same thing again. John takes a step back instead of a step forward after he's landed with a shot.
Diaconu just trying to loosen up the arms a little bit. Visible signs, maybe, of tiring. Dawson doing better in this 10th round.
Yeah, finishing the round with some good, solid single punches.
Perhaps Diaconu's taken his foot off the gas for the time being, realising that this is going to go right the way to the line. This has been a better round than Dawson's had for some time.
Well, he needed to have a better round. Bad Chad has not been that bad in this one.
He's looked a fairly ordinary Chad for quite a lot of the fight.
He has, but enough to win that round. You feel he needs a big round. Because as you say, 3 Canadian judges need to try and make a bit of an impression in these last 2 rounds, because for me this fight is still there for the taking.
Dawson won that 10th round, for me, quite emphatically. Would you agree with that, Glenn?
Yeah, I would. Just a bit more work, re-established himself, but that's not enough. Just 2 more rounds to go.
Not been one to live in the memory, really, this fight. Had its moments, but you've always felt frustrated at the performance of Dawson. That's no knockdown. Crowd responding up in the bleachers, but the referee saying no knockdown, the action underway. Diaconu, he's tried to force the pace, but it's frustrating to watch Dawson because he clearly is the man who's got so much talent.
Yeah, he hasn't used it so far in this fight. Just hasn't worked enough to really look impressive. But at the end now, they just want to get the win.
There's not really been a meaningful punch thrown so far in this 11th round. At last, a couple of shots left hand from Dawson.
Watch your feet, guys.
Solid body punch from Dawson. Not a lot in it. Maybe slightly ahead Dawson, but put the pressure on in the final round and it do it. But you just feel Dawson could have done so much better.
Diaconu so much more limited technically. Bit of a one-trick pony the way he just walks forward. So much more variety in the work of Dawson, but it's been frustrating for so many rounds when he's just not let the punches flow.
And even here in the final round, he gets a couple off Dawson, but you know he's been told he needs an impressive round. Both men have. But is Dawson up in the world weight? Is he looking to capture the judges' eye?
Better punches though in this round so far coming from Dawson to me. Crowd responding to that single right hand from Diaconu. It's going to need more though. Got to gamble now in the last 90 seconds.
Dawson landed decent right match by Diaconu.
That's a good right hand from Diaconu. Landed fairly flush. Dawson's forced into reverse gear.
Dawson looking for a big left uppercut just as Diaconu was coming in. Didn't quite hit the target cleanly.
Here comes the big gamble from Diaconu. The response from Dawson telling. Fighting spurts again, Dawson. Not able to sustain the work rate. Diaconu's the one who keeps coming forward. I think Dawson's landed the better punches in this round though, Glenn.
Yes, a few more of the eye-catching punches. He's had his spells though, Diaconu. It was the second kick away in the last round. It's been very, very close.
And it's going to go to the judges' cards. Nobody can say with certainty who the winner of that one is. Right hands from Diaconu right in the closing stages. Dawson being congratulated by his corner. They think that he's done enough. Diaconu tried bravely. Now it's down to the Canadian arbiters.
Dawson, just a little bit more at the end of the fight for my court, just to take the decision. But he's in Canada. Is he going to get any favors?
Claude Paquette, 117, 111. Benoit Roussel, 118, 110. John Woodburn, 116 to 112. The winner by unanimous decision from Connecticut, USA.
So Chad Dawson gets it. The crowd don't like it. They think that their man deserved more than he got, but the judges see it a little bit wider than we did. Chad Dawson emerging victorious.
Yeah, he didn't really use it very well. And it was interesting that Emmanuel Stewart in the corner, probably around, I think, 7 or 8, or might have been the ninth round. He was not very happy at all. He said, listen, you've got to throw more punches, son. I think even he was confused and annoyed that his boxer wasn't taking it to his opponent. And he got caught with right hand after right hand again, let the man in, and he failed to use a great weapon that all southpaws have, is the left uppercut, especially against a smaller man. You tee him up with the jab and then bring him onto that left uppercut, and he rarely did it.
Especially we wanted more, didn't we? Yeah, it was really frustrating. I spoke to Emmanuel Stewart a couple of days ago about Dawson. He was talking about how he needs to make Dawson more aggressive, and you just didn't see it tonight. You know, he's saying, you know, he got Dawson dressed up in the Kronk colours, you know, the Warrior Bridge in Detroit. You know, you thought you might see something different. He's had him watching Tommy Hearns tapes, Marvin Hagler tapes, Sugar Ray Robinson tapes. None of that reflected in his performance.